for stickers. So, let's change the bench. Case modding. Stickers, shapes, warning signs, symbols, emojis, and bumpers. Let's apply these to the glass.
Ugh.
Didn't say how many they wanted. Air cool.
Hey, good morning, you PC Building Simulator 2 gurus. How are you guys doing? Up and early this morning, about 1 a.m. 1:30, something like that. Arizona time.
Alright, let's put this out in the hall. Or the back room, whatever this is. And grab this one. Oh.
There it goes. I was waiting for it.
Okay, so this one is going to play Tanks for the Memories. Man, these people with their RAM, I'm telling you. So other than upgrading the graphics card, is there anything else? Is it a new one? They were in colored cables. No. Oh, don't want pink. Back to black. And then let's fix this RAM. Let's get rid of this faulty one. Don't need that in my inventory. Got it. And we also need to put in a PCI cover because this graphics card's smaller. Let's have another BIOS real quick. RAM OC. Let's go. That's the only drive they've got. Let's let this thing boot. I'm going to zoom back out. And let me get the side panel back on. Oh. Dang it. Thought I had screwed it in. It just flicks. Okay. Okay. So that is done. Very, very nice. Let's collect some money. Let's collect some money. Let's do this one. 5 stars, $290 profit. Take it. And this one. 5 stars. They gave me lots of storage and I couldn't be happier. $700 profit. Heck yeah. Okay, some new parts. New parts. Deals. And then I'm going to save these other emails in the next episode. But, did we get any other power-ups? We got a little money. Let's see. Auto standoff screw. Or got the quick cable. I don't care for the auto cable. Let's do this. I don't know if this does anything, but let's do the faster installation upgrade. So we got that. Maybe every episode we'll buy power-up. So we got them all. Or until we unlock more. Who knows? Who knows how that's going to happen. Let's close all this out. If you enjoyed this episode, you guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. Also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to help support me and the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description, or you can become a channel member. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you.
Yep, we're
in
gonna
the next
figure out
episode.
what's wrong with this stupid thing. I gotta install that.
Oh my god! Guys! Nice. So we found all these people? Dude, I just made a hole in one! Nice shot, man. Look, dude, ZipRecruiter matches with qualified people already skilled, experienced, ready to interview tomorrow. So you're telling me that a job applicant?
Welcome to another episode of PC Building Skill 2. In the last episode, well, we continued working on building a repair empire. Well, up until now, it's been nothing but a repair empire. And I guess painting and stickering. But in the last episode, we got an email that's going to change that. Anyway, if you missed the last episode and you want to go back and check it out, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner so you can do so. Alright, let's hop into the email and I will show you why we're no longer just going to be a repair empire. This requires a build. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's read this one. The email says, my friend said you work with computers. I bought some storage, but this still boots slow. I really like your clone to an SSD. I think Shaco stickers would look cool on the PC. When you do that, those braided black cables look really nice. If you have time to fix me a portion. Kind regards.
Yeah,
Okay,
build.
kind of a bunch of
Wow.
stuff they want done, but basically they want us to clone their OS to an SSD. So hopefully I remember how to do that. I know there's a separate USB drive.
Halloween
I'm
stickers.
assuming they already have an SSD because their parts budget is 0. And then they want braided black cables. We probably have those. Maybe. Let's go to the store. Shop. Let's go to cables. Who's plain black? Let's just look for black.
Whoops.
So here's ribbon braided, ribbon plastic. There's a bunch of different blacks. Sleeve braided. They didn't really say what they wanted. They just said braided. Just braided. Well, we've got flat ribbon braided, sleeve braided, and ribbon braided. So let's just get them all. Let's just get all the braided ones that we can choose when their PC comes in. So we've got all those in the checkout. Let's go back to the email. Let's go ahead and accept this one. I'm not exactly sure what Choco stickers are. Hopefully I'll figure it out. Okay. Then this. It's the first build. I'm only, I don't know, 5.5, 6 hours into this game. And I've finally completed my first build. So let's read this email. It says, hi, sorry to reach out to you. I know you must still be busy setting things up. I know how it is. I'm a business owner myself, or at least I will be. Which brings me to my point. I need help to get my new business idea off the ground. I've got almost everything I need, but I'm doing all the paperwork on an ancient laptop, so I figured...
Oh, we gotta figure out what's wrong. Take us some fix.
My friend Jim gave me a list. I'm sure you know what's needed, but here it is anyway. PC case and fans, motherboard, some memory. I think we could do with some of that, haha. CPU and CPU fan. I think they must be separate things. PSU, I don't know what that was.
Spend less than 600.
Hard drive.
Holy moly.
A soft drive. Graphics card.
All right.
A GPU and an operating system. That's all they gave me. So if you can help me out, you know, one businessman to another. If you do a good job, I'll let you in on the idea. Maybe you'd like to partner up. Throw some funding my way. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Things in advance. Pat S. Hart. Pat's got a parts budget of $600. He wants a PC that can run Procrastinate Office Suite. Procrastinate Office Suite. I see what you did there. Procrastinate, right? Good one. That's like a dad joke. All right. He wants to run that at recommended spec, and he wants to spend less than $600. So let me minimize this.
Hey,
We need to go
I'm
real
right there.
quick, because we need to see what it takes to run Procrastinate Office Suite at recommended spec. Here we go. 4 gigs of RAM, 2 gigs of VRAM, 3 gigs of storage, a G4600, or I'm assuming better, and a GTX 750 Ti. Not sure why FPS is in there because apparently the PC that I have will run that at 1400 FPS. Now, this is an Office Suite. FPS doesn't really matter. But anyway, I digress. Let's minimize that. I'm sure we can make an Office PC for less than $600 that will run this. Maybe even a little bit better than the recommended spec. So let's go ahead and accept that one. So here we go, building a PC. This job requires you to build an entire PC from scratch. You need to buy all the parts in an empty case from the shop. Thank you. I think we got it. So, I've already got the shop open, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away. I'm going to get all the parts for this build, put into the shopping cart, and as soon as I have that, I'll come back and we'll go through parts list together. Alright, for this build, we're going to go with the Mortoni H170 Intech. Gee, feels a little bit like the first PC building simulator with the same kind of parts available. Anyway, we're going to go with an Intel Pentium G4620. So it's 20 better than the 4600 that's required. I guess I went with the next step up because we had some free money available. For the cooler, we're going to go with the Arctic Alpine 12 CO. We're going to go with 2 sticks of Mortoni Value Supreme 4 gig, only 133 megahertz. So they're going to have 8 gigs of RAM, way more than they need to run Procrastinate 8 Office Suite. We're going to go with the Shein GeForce GTX 750 Ti Gamer because that was the cheapest one available, and that's about all for an Office Suite. For storage, we're going to go with an ADATA XPG SX950U 120 gig SSD, a Shein Power 250 watt power supply. We're going to put all that in the Be Quiet Silent Base 600 in black. And then, of course, after that, we've got all the ribbon braided cables that we needed for the other job. Okay, so let's go ahead. Next day delivery, buy it now. Do continue shopping, and we'll go ahead and close that out. That's on the whiteboard. I don't know where that is in this game. This is in transit. So, assigning a PC build to a job. For jobs where you need to build a PC, a yellow label is posted on the noteboard in your office. Requirements for the
Excuse
PC.
me.
Take the label and place it on a workbench. Put together the PC and make sure it runs. Once you've finished, you'll need to place the PC in the delivery area. Stick the label on the case to complete the job. Okay. So, whiteboard, there it is. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Does that say P sharp? No, that has to be PS heart, right? Not P sharp. Oh man, okay. Lights off in the day. I'm not going to go any further with that one. That seems like somebody made a bad choice. Bad choice naming that, okay. Turn the lights on. We should have all of our parts over here. We do. Okay. And whoa. And we've got this clone job. So let's plop the clone here. And then do we have one of these set up? Let's see. Click mode. Jeez. Let's build the PC on that one. So this should be our case. Got 2 fans in it, so we're good on that. It's the first time we're using this add-on room there. All new stuff. Okay, so for this one, gotta remember here what they wanted us to do. So they wanted Choco stickers, clone their SSD, and some braided black cables. So to clone, we need to put this tools, OS cloning, stick that in, power it on. Don't really remember because I only did this once and it's been a couple episodes ago. So 123 terabyte. Okay, so that's all they've got. They select a storage device to install operating system 2. Ensure that you run the OS cloner app. Copy the OS and the OS cloning USB drive before installing it to a new device. So I think we're installing it to the SSD. Oh, so apparently I don't have the right OS on this drive. So I'm going to cancel this. Is this thing going to start up? Okay. And then we need to run, I guess we need to run the OS cloner. This is all kind of silly to me, this OS cloning scenario in this game, but I'm going to do it just because it's a job and it takes money. Hopefully we don't get a lot of them. Okay, so we've got the OS cloner. Now, I guess we pull that out, we put in this drive, and now we clone the OS, and then we'll do a reboot, and then hopefully we can clone this to the SSD, and we're good to go. So reboot the PC to select the target device. Okay. So we're going to do a restart. see what happens here. Hopefully, get back to that same blue screen. So yes, we're going to install onto the T-Force Delta. And we'll be all good to go. We have to hop into the BIOS and change the actual boot drive. We'll see.
Woo!
Like I said, I did this once
Barely.
a few episodes ago. So let's see. Let's do a restart. We'll hop into their BIOS. We may even turn XMP on for them. But I want to make sure that it's going to be booting from the proper drive. So let's see if they needed XMP. So yes, now we're booting from the SSD. So we should be all good. Then we need to get stickers put on this thing, and we need to give them the cables that they wanted. Let's take this out. Let's get this panel off. Ooh. The slow way. We'll get it off the slow way. This does not have quick screw available in this game. We've only got the auto screw or the slow way. So in the comments told me, that I can zoom in and zoom out and adjust. Right, you get down here to the bottom by pushing W or S, but unfortunately when I get around to this side of the PC, there is no scrolling. There's no scrolling down, and then all this crap's in my way. So yeah, I can be zoomed out, and as soon as I rotate, it zooms in, and then I have to work like this. So I don't know. It's not optimal. No, I didn't want to take out the drive last. Just put it back again. Is that all the cables? We need
Woohoo! Level 10.
braiding.
I like the sound of that.
So I like this flat ribbon braided. Looks nice. Choose those.
Thanks for the memories.
Chocolate sticker is. Okay, there we go. There we go. So let's make sure this thing powers on. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the panels back on. Then I'll look at swapping this workbench over. Figuring out what a chocolate sticker is. Okay, so this thing is done. Let's snatch it off the bench. Let's switch this over to case modding. And they want stickers. Stickers, games, food, EVGA, dealing and friends. Am I supposed to know what a chocolate sticker is? I feel like I'm supposed to know what that is, and I just don't. Is it just this? Is it just this? Is it as simple as that?
970.
Big sticker on there. Hopefully. Hopefully this is the chocolate sticker thing on it. That looks weird. Put another one down here. Alright, so five chocolate stickers. Hopefully that's good for them. Chocolate stickers. Alright, let's put this out in the delivery area. We may be getting 2 stars on that. I don't know. Let's get this sticky note. Let's put this over here for the build.
Ugh.
I'm ready to get started on this build. I don't care about those stickers. I want to build a PC. And then maybe buy auto screw and some other stuff. See what kind of money we have when we get done here. So I'm not going to take the front panel off because we've got a fan there. We've got a fan there. I didn't buy any extra fans. So Let's get started with the motherboard. We've got the Mortoni H170 MTech. Bad boy installed. I need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Felt like I was really far away from the PC. Screw these screws. Let me get this thing ready for some RAM and some CPU action. There we go. What the heck?
Alright, thank you guys. Please like and subscribe, comment down below, or dislike, and still give me a comment down below and tell me what I need to change, what's going on. I love your feedback. Love y'all guys. See ya.